I'd like to welcome everybody to the Y108 Bowser Nissan Theater. I'm joined by Wheelhouse Records' Walker McGuire.
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
All right, you guys are allowed to cheer. That's part of the plan.
Yeah.
There you go. See? This is a theater atmosphere. We have sound quality in here for that reason and that
Makes
reason
us
alone.
feel better.
Exactly. Yeah, all right. So, gentlemen, it says here that, okay, Jordan, you're from Vernon, Texas.
Yeah, little town in Texas. Yeah.
Okay, and Johnny, you're from Kansas City. All right.
You guys beat us in the playoffs this year.
I know this.
And in the regular season.
I know this. And we'll do it in years coming, hopefully.
With Alex Smith, no doubt.
Oh, come on now. All right. See, everybody, why does everybody hate the quarterback? Except here.
Yeah. You all have a couple rings.
Yeah, just a few. Just a few. Hey, you have a number one, he was number one overall pick. All right. And there's a reason why the 49ers got rid of him. All right. Well, we're not here to talk football. All right. We're here to talk about, all right. So we'll start with Jordan. Let's say I come to Vernon, Texas.
Oh, gosh, don't do that.
All right, well, gee, you're not really selling my question here. Thanks for killing it. But we're going to do it anyway. So I come to Vernon, Texas. What do you have to show me? What are you taking me out to see in Vernon, Texas? And where is it? Let's start with that first.
Exactly. No, it's a little farm town in North Texas. I think the thing you would have to go see is the Wagner Ranch, just south of my hometown. It's the second largest working ranch in the world.
Oh, wow.
And it just sold to the guy who actually bought the LA Rams for $725 million.
Are you kidding?
No joke. It's 3/4 the size of Rhode Island.
So, wait. All right, so it's a state in and of itself.
It is.
Okay, and it's only rivaled by probably George Strait's
yeah,
ranch.
well, no, there's, I think, the Four Sixes Ranch, which is like 3 counties over, is the only thing that's bigger.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, and it's owned by the guy that owns the Rams. Wow, okay. There's a little bit of difference between
That's
L.A.
about it.
and, say, Vernon, Texas. All right, and now, Johnny, Kansas City, big city, a lot going on.
Oh, yeah.
But what are you taking us to do? Our first time to Kansas
City.
City.
Food, I would probably take you to Joe's Kansas City, which used to be known as Oklahoma Joe's.
Uh-huh.
And it's on Anthony Bourdain's top 10 places to eat before you die. It originally was started in like a Shamrock gas station, but it takes 2.5 hours of waiting in line to go get something to eat there. It's incredible barbecue. So.
And you do it every time?
I try to.
Is that like a must thing to do when you go home too?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up like 10 minutes from this place. Some people will drive an hour to go get food there, and I was lucky enough to grew up right by it. But it's just incredible food. It's to die for. So.
What do you get when you go?
Usually a Z-Man. Yeah. It's like
apparently you've been there too.
Oh, yeah. 100%. It's like a pork sandwich with an onion ring on it, incredible barbecue sauce, and.
All right, now I'm starting to.
Yeah, we can't talk about this anymore.
All right, so you guys have had a pretty busy year. 200 days out of last year you were on the road.
Yeah, we're not home a lot. We were actually we did the math. We were out in Vegas for the ACMs a week ago, and we have been in Las Vegas more the past 6 weeks than we've been home.
Oh, wow.
We've been out there 5 days for the ACMs and for radio tour. We've been home. Well, I guess now we're 5 and 5 because we were home the past 2 days.
And some people would probably say, "Isn't that awesome?" And it's like, yeah, but
no,
broke Vegas can be very mean.
Yeah, so we just been busy, man. A lot of shows, and then this radio tour has been about 9 weeks long, and we got a couple weeks left. So.
All right, so since you, at the risk of breaking you two up, since you've been on the road so much. You already know where I'm going with this. What's something that you found out about each other that you didn't know prior to doing this tour?
Man, I think we already know everything. We lived together for like 2 years.
Okay.
And I lived on an air mattress at his place for like 4 months.
In my pantry.
Yeah.
Your wow.
Yeah, true story.
I want to know what kind of house you have that you have a pantry big enough for an air mattress.
It was actually about a 300 square foot studio apartment.
Yeah.
So he'd be going to sleep on the air mattress, and I'd be waving 10 feet away from my bed. I mean, it was very small. And if you can get through that, you can probably get through a bus tour.
But there's nothing that either one of you do to each other that annoys each other? Come on, there has to be something.
I mean, we both annoy each other, but we also make each other laugh a lot, too. Yeah. So
we're idiots. We just have fun with it. So.
All right, so since you are on the road all the time in the bus and whatnot, like say you're flipping through, because obviously when you're driving along, not much going on, and a movie comes on the television. Mm-hmm. What's a must-stop movie for you guys?
Oh, man. God, these are great
questions. Everybody has a must-stop movie.
A must-stop. Anything with Tom Hanks, I think. Is
really?
something I would like to watch.
Just watch Sully there. And
yeah.
Okay.
Bus. That was really good. Any Scorsese movie, we love Goodfellas, and we hear there's a new Scorsese movie coming out here in a little bit, so we've been excited about that.
So you guys are like a married couple almost.
It's pretty cute.
It's pretty
cute.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
it's a real thing.
So sweet. All right. So Walker McGuire is simple enough. Last names and stuff like that. Was there ever another name for the band in contention?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a couple band names.
I like that.
I'm gonna let Johnny go ahead and take this one.
The first one was kind of sounded like a Stephen King novel. It was Red River Run, and it was a little bit of the Texas, Kansas country scene mixed up. And after enough people asked us if it was like a murder show, we changed that. But one of the guys we were working with for about 3 months, he used to write songs for like guys like Alan Jackson back in the day. His name was Gary Cotton. He said to us one day, he said, "Man, I wish," and he pointed to me, and he said, "I wish your last name wasn't McIntyre because Walker McIntyre doesn't sound good." And I grabbed his phone and I checked it, and my name was saved as Johnny McIntyre. And I said, "You're not even kidding, are you?" And I was like, "My last name's McGuire, dude." And he's like, "Man, Walker McGuire." And literally, it was like a light went off, and we named our band that day. So
Okay, so you only said one name. You guys made it seem like there was
Walker
another.
McIntyre.
Oh, Walker McIntyre.
Well,
okay.
we did come from a lot of my first ever band when I was 16. We were called Cold Pizza. Johnny had a what was your
That's
band
all you
called?
could afford?
Yeah,
Exactly.
We had one called The Newfangled Way, and it just didn't stick.
Well, I'm glad for that.
A lot of
Definitely glad for
weird
that.
days.
So again, too, with all the travel, you've obviously gone to the cities and the towns that you've never been to before, or that you may have been to previous. But what's something you like to do when you get into town?
Man, I guess it just we're big history guys. We like history a lot, so it's always cool to see places. You know, like we're going to Philly. I think in the next couple of days we're gonna go see the Liberty
sorry.
Bell. I know, yeah, no, I was kidding. We're get to do that. We went to L.A. We went out to Santa Monica Pier. It's just like places that are like monumental for the area.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to New York City for the first time in our lives last week, and it was
That was crazy.
unbelievable. It was like. I can't even explain it. It was just nonstop. It was exactly what you think it is, and then
Got
some.
a tour of Madison Square Garden. Got to
Oh,
go
yeah.
on the floor and
Yep.
everything. And it was
crazy.
awesome.
It's a great place to go visit, but it's fun to get out of there too.
Yeah, it's exactly like
Yeah.
Vegas. You get there and you're like, when's my flight home? So.
So we just have to make sure you go to Mount Washington. You can see the entire city.
Oh yeah,
You're
I've
done.
been up there. I've seen.
All right, then you got it all.
Mhm.
There you go. You've hit it all.
I'm basically a local here.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I just date a girl who's
It sounded good.
yeah. Well, my girlfriend's actually from not far up the road, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she lives in Nashville with me, but her mom's here today. Rita, hi, how are you?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Nice.
so she
Not
came-
far up the road means what?
Where exactly? Well, I don't know. What's the area? Yeah, near the airport. yeah.
Near the airport.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. She
see,
went
that's how
to went to West A.
And now you're learning that's how Pittsburghers talk.
Mhm,
It's
yeah.
like, where do you live? Near the airport, near this, near that.
Yeah.
We don't tell you where we
Yeah,
live. We just
exactly.
tell you what we're near.
That is funny because a guy I met one time, he goes, "Yeah, I live over by Heinz," and then I like walked from his place to the stadium, and it was like not by Heinz. It was just like
He bet the high. Oh,
it was like from
man.
the sky you can see both. Like,
All right, so a karaoke contest. All right. You guys are against each other. What are you coming with? You got to bring your best.
you are the best questionnaire. This is amazing.
I'm definitely coming with "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees. And
Oh, dude,
Wait,
kills it.
wait. Okay. You're going to try to pull that off?
Oh, dude, depending on how many drinks I've
Dude.
had, I'll sing harmony to it, not even know I sang it that night.
Well, let me hear it.
I have video evidence. I have video evidence of him one night. We were out hanging out, and I have video evidence of him, and we were all drinking, having a good time. And
I was drinking a little more than everybody else.
yeah, he sings the whole song, and I'm recording it, and then we listen back to it the next morning, and we realize, oh, dude, he's just singing the harmony. He's not even singing
Which
the melody.
I think is a more impressive feat. You know?
It was so good, dude. My
sure
my
everybody-
karaoke song, dude, just something ridiculous. Like if you want to be my lover, Spice Girls. Like just something to get the crowd going, you know. Just really going for it.
the boy band stuff.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
got to do like some NSYNC and stuff. Just like the old school. I can't compete with this "Staying Alive" if that's what you're asking.
I'm kind of hoping we.
I mean, and he's
All
doing the moves. Like he's going for it.
I kid you not. Next time you guys come to town, I am going to put on a karaoke contest.
We're
to
in.
see you guys go back
Sign
and
us
forth.
up, man. we'll start the show off.
Bookend it.
All right, so you guys talked about being in Vegas, being a broke guy in Vegas, not much fun.
Yeah.
So I guess it leads to this question. I had this in here, and I was like, maybe I won't go this way, but I have to ask now.
Oh boy.
What's a dream purchase then? I mean, obviously you guys see the light at the end of the tunnel here. You know what the final end game is. Let's say you get there, or when you get there. Outside of taking care of family and all that fun stuff, and the in-laws and whatnot.
Since you've taken away the family, we can actually think
Yeah.
about our personal.
Oh.
Exactly. This is a personal. This is something about you. Selfish
Dream purchase.
dream purchase.
Johnny, you first.
Well, last Thanksgiving.
Pressure's on.
That's a great question because last Thanksgiving I was flying home and I didn't have enough money in my account to buy a soda at the airport.
Oh,
And I actually
been there, done that.
I screenshotted my bank account because I was like, someday I'm gonna look back on this and hopefully laugh. But
So you're gonna buy a bank?
no, hopefully I buy a soda at the airport. But I don't know. Maybe right now I'm thinking small. I'm not really looking too far ahead. But
Okay, this
maybe
is
a new
boring.
guitar. Maybe Rickenbacker's 12.
All right, now you're getting
There you go.
You're
Yeah,
getting a little bit
something like
better.
that.
All right, you had me worried for a minute.
Man, I think for me a dream purchase, like I grew up on a lake, so
Okay.
I think for me is to buy like a lake house somewhere, like just anywhere.
Why don't you just buy the lake?
Well, we'll go one step at a time. I'll get the house first, and then we'll go to the
I
lake.
mean, if Tim and Faith can buy an island, you can buy a lake.
Yeah, we were in the we were down in the Bahamas a few months ago on a songwriters retreat, and they were like, yeah, if you just take a boat and go about 2 hours that way, you'll run into Kenny Chesney's island. And I was like, he owns a area of land that's like surrounded, like it's ridiculous. It doesn't even make sense.
Some of the most beautiful part of the world too.
That's so crazy.
Crazy. Our
We're like-
island's in the middle of like a really bad lake.
Oh, come on now. I mean, Vernon, Texas guy.
Oh man, it's the dream, dude. You guys should definitely go.
When there's water there, I think.
There's billboards all around it that says "Visit Historic Vernon," and then you get there and they're like, "What's there to do here?" And they're like, "Well, we have like one museum and a Sonic. Have
Hey.
fun."
You can get lunch.
That's about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Walker McGuire.